First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Way outside, and that's ball 3. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high. Heat too much on that one. Now the number 2 hitter, Carlos Beltran. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Gil Hodges. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. Clemens back to work. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And that one is in for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And that one is lifted in the air. Bautista makes his way towards it, hauls it in for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Mark McGwire. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And that's in the dirt. And there's the ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swings through that one. 0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. Outside low. Counts full, 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. And that misses. And it's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Clemens measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. That catches the corner. That one missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Barry Larkin. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Top of the third, no score. That one in triple digits.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. So digging in, Zach Geloff. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Slider right there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues.
Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And a curve is down and in. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now here is Alex Gordon. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So up next, Zach Geloff. First pitch, and he just misses. Line drive. That's a hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Couple of singles back to back. So impressive. That he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, Good, quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Double play ball to second. There's
He's
one.
out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Double steal. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That is the inning. Start of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Beltran sizes this one up, makes the catch. One down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Fourth inning underway, no score. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
1-1.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now the DH spot, David Ortiz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly, makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Rizzo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball. In
the swing and a miss. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. First pitch just misses.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Outside with a breaking ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Junior puts it away, and there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Varitek. Flied to right his first time. And that one misses up and in. 1-0.
1-0. Ball in.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
High fly ball out into left center field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. And now Mark McGwire. Pitch
That's a
misses. Ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
That clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And now 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that one in the air center field. Junior under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Clemens back to work. Swings through that.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next pitch way upstairs. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. 3 balls and a strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And Acuna will take his base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Go ahead run on base. Ethan Salas, the next to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And that's downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike.
Runner.
Acuna runs.
One ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Still 2 down now, and here is Barry Larkin. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one lifted in the air center field. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. First pitch misses.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch.
That's a ball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Struck out swinging his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that's a little bit high. 1-2 to count. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So digging in, Alex Gordon. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Geloff measures 6 feet 2 inches. 23 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Up and in, 1-1. With Junior, probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. And that's in for a strike.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So up next, Jose Ramirez. That's inside. And that is ball 1. That one at triple digits. Ground ball up the middle. Witt fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a strike in there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Ramirez. And a couple of quick outs.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Acuna has it sized up, and that is that. And we're back. Leading off, David Ortiz.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Tried hitting 101, and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. And he swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking. So he gets yet another strikeout, 16 so far. Bautista at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. He swings and fouls one off. Ground ball left side. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the batter now, Gil Hodges. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one a little bit high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses the outside corner, and it's 3-2. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Jason Varitek digs in now. He was late there, strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That's a little bit low. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Now Mark McGwire. That one's in there, 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And a curve is down and in. Outside, and a count 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Clemens back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And a breaking ball misses outside. That's to third. Zips it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the catcher to hit, Ethan Salas. And fouled off. inside.
Ball one.
And the count even 1-1. And it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. And now the shortstop, Barry Larkin. And a swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground. Handles, throws the first. Larkin gone in the play. And it's a 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the left fielder, Evan Carter. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Man, he is just
0-2.
dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's off the inside
Ball
corner, and that's ball 2. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. Got him! And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rings it in, and there are 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon, 1 for 2. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's a bomb. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
2 strikes.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is Zach Geloff.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, like the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And we are all tied up. It's 1-1. And here is Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Got him swinging. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's inside. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Go ahead run on base. Now it's going to be David Ortiz. 1 for 3. Popped up. Hodges settles under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good take. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Got him looking. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Throw on to Rizzo, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Carlos Beltran. Now a fly ball to right center. Bautista, long run, drops into the glove, and a couple of quick outs. So digging in, Gil Hodges. First offering, and it just misses. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And he'll step off and take the signs again. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That one way outside, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Acuna now. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And ball one. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's two gone. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ethan Salas in there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1. 1-1.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
1-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next one misses. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Now it's the DH, Mark McGwire. On the inside corner for a strike. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Struck him out looking. At the plate, Evan Carter. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
1 strike.
Winning run stands at second. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a... And we're back. 11th inning. Set to get underway. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Barry Larkin. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. That's too low. And 1-1.
1-1. Ball, that's upstairs.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
that one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Zach Gelof will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses, and it's a full count. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they take the lead. It's 3-1. One down. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. There's a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. The 1-0. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Jose Bautista. Davis back to work.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Alex Gordon now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Tap to first. Rizzo. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the second baseman, Zach Gelof. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
1 strike away. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and path, booking instrumentals and smash, catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, 'cause he don't want my record to break.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Tennessee taking on Texas. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and on the hill, Don Sutton.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
Ready to go now? Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ken Griffey Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging. Fires over to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Right side. Tosses to first. And Ramirez is set down. Out number 3. Back here at Coors Field. Starting on the mound in this one, Bob Gibson. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Back here in Denver, and now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business, and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound.
Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Mark McGwire. And the slider just misses. 2 outs, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And downstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through it for the K. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. On the ground to first, McGwire. He takes it on his own, Leadoff man retired here in the second. So up next, Jose Bautista. First pitch swinging.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through that one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now here is Wyatt Langford hitting the air right field. And makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Anthony Santander at the plate. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Swinging a foul straight back. Langford, long run on his horse. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And now it's out. Alex Bregman. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. Jason Varitek, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Salas gathers, throws to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And now the DH, Nick Kurtz. And that one fouled off. That one fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, base is empty. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Oscar Charleston stepping in now. That's a strike. 0-1.
Ball 1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fans another, and that's 3. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Sammy Sosa. Sutton back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
2-0, check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Off the mark there. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Ethan Salas. And that's outside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
This one in the air. Makes the grab, 2 down. So digging in, Barry Larkin. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Out towards right center field. Charleston on his horse. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back here at Coors Field. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Foul! That ball's foul! One ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the #1 overall pick in most drafts. As a high schooler, he won a gold medal with Team USA and was named the 2019 Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year.
Jose Ramirez digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Gibson with a move to first. And he just got his hand in there. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. With the runner at second with 1 away. There's a swing and a drive. And he misses it. It drops in. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up at RBI. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
They say it went.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Misses. And the count 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Alex Bregman. And a swing and a miss there.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And there's a ball. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of the third. And now it's even up. Two outs. And it remains 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Denver, on to the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That one pushed foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to third, Ramirez. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And now here is Ken Griffey Jr. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Inside. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball,
2
1
down,
strike.
nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, and now Jason Varitek. Strike one.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Next pitch is inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Next offering is down low. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one ripped. Griffey on his horse. Calls it in, and there's one away. So man aboard, and now Oscar Charleston. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The 0-1. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Gets to it with a slide. There's one. And that's all they'll get. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground right side. Over to Larkin.
That's an out.
That's the third out. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Jose Bautista getting ready to hit. Just missed.
Ball, that's out.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Way out front for strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Wyatt Langford will hit next. Flied to right his first time. That's out to center field. Charleston gets under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1.
Next offering way upstairs. And a slider misses down and away. Next pitch is downstairs. That one the other way. And that'll get down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one gets past the catcher. The tag, and he's out at second. One down, base is empty. That one's in there. 1 and 2. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 6-0. 1 out, base is empty. Anthony Santander now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That just misses, and a count 2-1. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. plate. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bregman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swung on, belted. Going back. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Denver. And here is Sosa to the plate. Sutton back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That's down.
Next to hit, Ethan Salas. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Just off the inside edge. And that is cut on and missed. And the count now even up.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Roll to short, could be two. Bregman for one. Throw to first, safe.
He's in there.
Now at the plate, Jordan Westburg. Both for two in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from the seat of his pants to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, two down. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
0-2. One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. First and second, two down. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And they'll do it again. Runners on the move. And down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Pitch in the dirt. Ball one.
Well, these guys simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Check swing, and he went. And now 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Here's the center fielder, Oscar Charleston. Ball 1, no strikes. Just missed.
No, that's down.
And there's the automatic. And a big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not in the Hall
in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
That's towards center. Charleston in position. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Evan Carter. Strom in his 9th season, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Witt now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. That one ripped. Bautista flying after this one. And in one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Ramirez in to score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. So a man at first. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. McGuire off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. And ring him up. Back here at Coors Field, digging in, Wyatt Langford. And a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carter on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So now the DH spot, Sammy Sosa, 1 for 2. Sliced hard but foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's ball 2.
Fought off foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And a swing and a miss. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's Alex Bregman.
I like it when you shake it like that. Bounce it up. Down like that. Drop it to the ground like that. Hands up, now put your hands down. Shake it side to side, and move it all around. Looking so good, dancing like that. Come on.
And it's fouled away. Strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball 1.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That missed by a lot. And the count's full. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Varitek, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. That one fouled off. 2-2. Bregman on at first. Nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Nick Kurtz 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Strike on the outside. It's 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ball.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Charleston, the next to hit, takes outside. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
We got a full count.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. Now a chance for Evan Carter. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. That one in triple digits.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Here's a 1-2. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up. Back here in Denver, and now the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Sutton back to work. The other way. Carter makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And Charleston makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Down the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. That one hammered center field. Charleston has this one sized up. And that is the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't joke, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell. That linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect. I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more.